In the cold battlefield of human relationships, power isn't given, it's taken, earned, claimed with silence, with presence, with invisible rules. Most people chase love, affection, approval, like starving dogs. They beg to be kept, but you're about to learn how to become the person they fear losing. Not because you beg, not because you plead, but because your absence will leave a void, a wound no one else can fill. Predictability is a slow poison to desire. It seeps into the cracks of relationships, dulling the excitement and eroding the mystery. When every move is anticipated, every word expected, the spark that once ignited passion begins to fade. When you are always available, always predictable, they stop valuing you. Your presence becomes a given, not a gift. The thrill of the unknown is replaced by the monotony of the known. They start to take you for granted, assuming you'll always be there, always the same. They get comfortable, complacent, lazy. The dynamic shifts, and the energy that once fueled your connection dissipates. They no longer feel the need to put in effort, to chase, to wonder. The relationship becomes stagnant, a routine rather than an adventure. But unpredictability? It's a weapon. A powerful tool that can reignite the flames of desire and keep the connection alive. It keeps them on their toes, always guessing, always intrigued. It brings back the excitement, the anticipation, the thrill of not knowing what comes next. Disappear without warning, return with no explanation. Your absence becomes a mystery, your presence a surprise. They start to crave your attention, to seek out your company, to wonder about your thoughts and actions. The unpredictability makes you a puzzle they are eager to solve. Speak when it serves you, not when it serves their need. Your words become more impactful, your silence more profound. They hang on to your every word, analyze your every action, trying to decipher the meaning behind them. Your unpredictability makes you more intriguing, more desirable. Uncertainty triggers the brain's anxiety and craving systems. It creates a sense of urgency, a need to resolve the unknown. They become more invested, more attentive, more eager to understand and connect with you. The unpredictability keeps their interest piqued, their emotions heightened. It makes people obsess over you, replay your actions, and wonder when you'll return. They start to see you as a challenge, a mystery to be unraveled. Your unpredictability becomes a magnet, drawing them closer, making them want more. When they don't know if you'll show up, that's when you become necessary. Your unpredictability makes you indispensable, a constant presence in their thoughts. They start to realize that your absence is felt more deeply than your presence. And in that realization, they find themselves drawn to you, captivated by the enigma that you are. You are not a charity, you are not a favor, you are a prize. You are a unique individual with talents, skills, and qualities that make you invaluable. Recognize that your worth is intrinsic and not dependent on external validation. You are not a favor, you are a prize. You are the culmination of your experiences, your hard work, and your perseverance. You deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Never let anyone make you feel less than you are. Too many people discount themselves to avoid conflict. They soften their demands, they diminish their power, they compromise their values and settle for less than they deserve. But you must stand firm, you must hold your ground and assert your worth. You don't ask for permission to be valuable. You don't need anyone's approval to know your worth. You walk into a room with confidence, knowing that you bring something unique and irreplaceable to the table. Hold your boundaries like a fortress. Say no without guilt. Protect your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but guidelines to show them where the door is. Walk away from what doesn't honor you. If a situation or a person doesn't respect your worth, it's not worth your time. Walking away is not a sign of weakness, but a declaration of self-respect. This behavior flips the script. It changes the narrative. It shows that you are in control of your destiny. You are not a pawn in someone else's game. You are the master of your own fate. When you refuse to settle, you force them to prove why you should stay. You set the standard. You raise the bar. You make it clear that you are not easily replaceable. They fear losing the standard you set, because no one else will measure up. Your worth is undeniable, and your presence is irreplaceable. Own your worth, and the world will recognize it. People fear loss when they've sunk too much into something. This fear is a powerful motivator, often driving decisions and actions that might otherwise seem irrational. When someone has invested a significant amount of time, energy, and emotion into a relationship or project, the thought of losing it all can be paralyzing. Emotional investment is the glue that binds. Don't rush this process. Building a deep emotional connection takes time and patience. It's about creating a foundation that can withstand the tests of time and adversity. Rushing this process can lead to superficial connections that easily crumble under pressure. Let them slowly invest time, energy, emotions. Allow the relationship to develop naturally, giving it the space to grow and evolve. This gradual investment creates a sense of ownership and commitment that is much stronger than anything forced or hurried. Reveal your layers carefully, never all at once. Just like peeling an onion, let them discover different aspects of you over time. This keeps the relationship intriguing and prevents it from becoming stagnant. Each new layer revealed adds depth and richness to the connection. Share vulnerabilities, but on your terms. Vulnerability is a powerful tool for building trust and intimacy, but it must be shared wisely. Choose the right moments to open up, ensuring that your vulnerabilities are met with understanding and compassion. Create shared experiences that tie memories to you. These shared moments become the building blocks of your relationship, creating a tapestry of memories that bind you together. Whether it's a simple laugh around a campfire or working on a project together, these experiences are invaluable. The sunk cost fallacy means the more they invest, the harder it becomes to walk away. This psychological phenomenon makes it difficult for people to abandon something they've heavily invested in, even if it's no longer serving them well. The more they put in, the more they feel compelled to stay. When they realize walking away means losing everything they've built with you, fear takes root. This fear can be a double-edged sword, motivating them to stay and work through challenges, but also potentially trapping them in a situation that may not be healthy. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for building a relationship that is both strong and nurturing. Fear of loss grows when consequences are real. Without boundaries, they can walk all over you. You become invisible, replaceable. But clear, firm boundaries teach respect. Don't tolerate disrespect. Don't excuse poor treatment. If they cross the line, step back. Withdraw your energy. This action isn't punishment, it's education. It says, I'm not yours to take for granted. Dependency is your weakness. Independence is your armor. If you rely on others for happiness, validation, or security, you hand them the keys to your cage. True power lies in self-sufficiency. Build your wealth, build your mind, build your emotional strength. When you don't need anyone, you can afford to walk away. That makes you unbreakable and unlosable. Desperation smells like death to desire. Love deeply, but without need. Care without clinging. Want without demanding. Detachment means owning your peace, no matter the outcome. Focus on your own mission. Protect your energy. Love on your terms, not theirs. When you are detached, you create a magnetic void that pulls others in because what they can't own, they crave. If you are easy, you are boring. Complexity creates craving. Be layered, mysterious, elusive. Keep your cards close. Reveal little. Let questions linger unanswered. Let silences speak. The harder they chase, the more they fear losing. They want to solve the puzzle. You're the ultimate prize. Your presence is your power. Walk into a room and own it, not with noise but with energy. Speak slow, move deliberate. Keep your emotions calm and controlled. People fear losing the calm in your storm. When they see your composure, even under pressure, they know you're untouchable. Sometimes, the best way to be wanted is to be gone. Disappear for moments, go silent, let them feel the emptiness. They will realize, without you, everything feels wrong. Absence sharpens desire. It makes the heart ache, and fear grows, the fear of losing what they can no longer have. People fear losing those who control the story. Own your narrative. Don't let them define you. Don't explain yourself to please. Speak with conviction. Move with certainty. When you command your story, they fear losing the version of you they can never replace. You are no longer a victim of need, you are a force of nature. You don't beg to be kept. You become the one they can't afford to lose. When you walk away, silently without drama, the void you leave will scream louder than any words. Become the person they fear losing. If you're ready to stop chasing, to stop begging, and to step into true power, subscribe now. Join the few who command respect without asking for it.